somebody tell me they love me with all their heart, and they really, really respected me, that was my old man. And then he beat the hell out of me every time he got a chance.
My job, my future, my career was on the line. You wanted to load that boot up and kick me in my gut not once but twice? Never again. I can tell you this right now. I got a new focus. My last focus was to make sure the DOA stayed DOA. And my next focus is to make sure that the Grappler gets what's coming to him.
You know, I don't see how the Blanchards get another title shot. Tonight, we beat them by disqualification. And next thing we know, you're telling us they get a title shot on September 25th at the 3rd anniversary? That doesn't really sit well, because they need to put something up against us, don't they?
I believe so.
What about this? What if those two, they put up their tag team careers on the line against our tag team titles?
Perfect.
If we beat the Blanchard brothers, Jeremy and Bubba Blanchard have to break up. You can light a bonfire, take a parking lot full of broken glass. You can let every inmate in every penitentiary out and get them all M16s. You ain't gonna stop us. There's not a challenge out there that's gonna stop the Blanchard brothers. You can challenge us with anything you want. Challenge it up. We'll accept the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the have seen in DOA Pro Wrestling ever. You've got Jeremy and Bubba Blanchard against Ugly as Sin, Big Ugly, and Jason Sullivan. In the corner of the Blanchards, you have the man they call Raven, and in the corner of Ugly as Sin, you have the Grappler.
You know, I gotta tell you, this, oh boy, here we go. You want to talk about serious implications in this matchup. You got the Blanchard Brothers, well-known tag team in the Pacific Northwest the last 10 years or so, could be forced to break up as a team, never being allowed to team up again if they lose this matchup. However, if they win this matchup, they get the tag team titles. Now, more importantly, if Ugly as Sin, of course we're talking about the Big Ugly and Jason Sullivan, if they do not walk out of the building with the belts tonight, Terry Fornes has said they will be fired. So, will the Blanchards get the belts? Will Sin and Big Ugly keep them and break up the Blanchards as a team? I mean, the implications beyond this are anything beyond the scope that I've ever had to imagine before. This is huge.
Well, we keep firing people, we're not going to have anybody.
I tell you right now, Terry Fornes already disbanded the Elite, of which Sin and Big Ugly were part of. And, well,
you have the Grappler.
The Grappler is... You're no stranger to the Grappler. So, you know, and Raven as well, you remember him from those days?
Yes.
Pacific Northwest. Some people might know him better as Scotty the Body, for those that were in this area here. But quite frankly, you know, times have changed, but it seems that a lot of things remain the same. There's a lot of love and a none love.
Quick fact for you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
You're saying that if Ugly and Sullivan get fired, we won't have anybody to wrestle. DOA has a wrestling school. We bring out the best talent in the Pacific Northwest.
There you go. I didn't know that.
Some great trainers that are there. And of course, Mike, if you happen to make a venture down there sometime, you know, I'm sure the skills will be definitely appreciated. You'll find us in Truckdale. You can check us out online, DOAPureWrestling.com. You know, for all the information on the school, there's a link that'll take you right to the school, as well as a phone number you can call. And oh, double clothesline there. That's something they don't teach you. It's something you acquire.
These guys know what to do.
Blanchard's take over Jason Sullivan. That's a 365-pounder. Big Ugly at 250. You know, 250 is not a lightweight. The Big Ugly is going to find himself right in the midst of Jason Sullivan, and does, and oh my goodness. Oh, wait a second. That just looked wrong. Oh, thankfully. Oh, wait a second. Bulldog. Bulldog into the Big Ugly.
But I think something hit Sullivan in his eye.
You know, I'm not even going to go there. Every time that Ugly speaks, somebody apparently gets pregnant. I just, you know.
That don't say.
It doesn't say.
I don't mean to give you an anatomy and physiology lesson, Bulldog, but men can't get pregnant, especially if it's in somebody's eye. I've seen movies where it's like that and everything's all good. Google it.
You know, I don't want to. It's just wrong. Oh my, the things I learned on DOA Pro Wrestling, I'll tell you.
I don't know where you'd be without me, Bulldog.
You know, I'd ask Mike Miller to join me every week here. I'd say I might not get too many surprises then. Oh my. Well, back here we go. Jeremy's going to make the tag in. Bubba says, you want him, you got him. Jason Sullivan is going to take on Jeremy Blanchard. I'll tell you right now, these four men have had no love lost between them for quite some time, and it's finally come down to this. Either we're going to lose a team as a team, we're going to have a team get fired, have a team get the belts. I mean, there's so many things that happen out of this one match.
Well, I've seen some good matches tonight. This seemed like right up there, one of the best in the country.
Well, I appreciate that. And of course, you've had a chance to travel all over the world and see some of the tough matches, some of the top matches.
I've been to Japan 8 times, Puerto Rico, all over the United States, all over Canada.
So
I've seen some, I've seen some good talent. I've seen some of the best.
Hey, you know, Bulldog's from Canada. He's not that good.
Wow. Alrighty. And quickly moving along, and Jeremy gets flung into the corner there by Big Ugly. Take a look at that.
DOA Pro Wrestling would like to thank its many sponsors. TNT's Dragon Wagon Towing in Troutdale, 503-465-8021. Local or long distance towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If your car's dragging, call our wagon. Get some great grub at Dublin Down Irish Pub in Vancouver, 360-695-6712. Buy tickets to live events and more at Patty's Home Plate Cafe in Portland, 503-289-7285.
Jeremy Blanchard feeling that.
Like you said, Bulldog, Ugly's not a small man by any means. And him throwing Jeremy Blanchard in that turnbuckle is definitely a...
Oh my goodness! Huge drop kick to the back.
That's 250 pounds of agility right there.
You didn't even see it coming there. 5 minutes on live, 5 minutes. We're just past the 5-minute mark of this contest. One fall, 60-minute time limit. Here's the matchup here. The tag team titles for DOA currently held by Ugly Sin. That's the guys in black. Jason Sullivan currently in the ring. Big Ugly on the outside. Facing off against the Blanchard Brothers. Jeremy is currently eating the feet there. Jason Sullivan, Bubba Blanchard outside the ring. I should also mention the cornerman tonight, the Grappler, former Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Texas Champion. If I were to go through the list of titles that this man's held, it would take me a full hour. And he's representing Ugly Sin. On the other side, you've got Raven, formerly known as Sky the Body, Johnny Polo, Sky Freedom. The man has been all over the world. And the titles he's held and the promotions he's been in will be taking up a full hour. To have that kind of experience in the corner is amazing. We go Big Ugly. Big Ugly right now with that armbar right there in the center of the ring on Jeremy Blanchard. Mark Watson taking a look. So Jeremy wants to give it up. He's got that chin pulled back. He's got the arm really secured in there. Just using every bit of pressure he possibly can. Winds him up again. Looks like reversed though by Jeremy. Makes the tag. In comes Bubba Blanchard. Off the ropes. Comes across axe handle. Across that left arm exposed.
I hope Bubba didn't pay somebody to dye his hair that color.
You know, maybe it was just purple. Maybe something. I'm not sure.
You were talking about the talent here with Scotty the Body, with the Grappler, with Matt Boyd,
and yourself.
Well, this has been a great night. I've really enjoyed it.
And still in combat.
Oh, yes.
The Grappler and Raven actually face off in the ring. I mean, and guess what? The referee for that matchup?
Yes.
Matt Boyd.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about insanity at its finest.
You know, I don't do this anymore, but I'd like to say a hi out to my people at Harbor Security, Wayne and Alan and Yumi and Darren.
Don't forget him.
And Darren, yes, he's the big guy.
He's the big guy. Gotta make sure the big guy is always looking at
That's it.
Give me a applause there, yes.
That's it, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, we're glad you're able to make a day off or a day away and all that, and come visit us at DOA Pure Wrestling. Of course, upcoming events October 30th. We'll be back here at the Business Park Community Center.
This won't be my last visit. This won't be my last visit. I'll be down.
We appreciate that.
And I want to see all the friends that used to come to Portland Wrestling come down and meet me and shake my hand so I can say I have to.
Absolutely. Just make sure you don't hit him with your seal accidentally.
Oh.
Remember November 19th, the man known as Finlay. He loves to fight, and he will be doing just that on November 19th. That one is coming up. My goodness, there's passion for war coming up in the very short future. So make sure you check us out, DOAProWrestling.com, because there's a lot of big action, a lot of great matches, a lot of great wrestlers, up and coming talent, developing talent all the time at the DOA school. Dropping the clothesline there. Here comes Jeremy with the big cross body. Makes the tag. In comes Bubba Blanchard. Here we go. Bubba House on fire there. Grabs her on the big leg. He shoots him out. Here we go. Up and over.
You don't throw a 250-pound man around like that. It just doesn't work.
Well, he's about ready to try it again as he gets him this time. Oh, my goodness. A spear on him.
I don't know if you know this, But Bubba Blanchard has a college football background. College of the Redwoods, he was a nose tackle. So
that's a rough position.
Oh, wait a second now. Go, the clothesline there by Big Ugly finished off after the knee to the back. From Bubba Blanchard, Big Ugly for the cover 1-2. Referee didn't see the illegal activities there.
I've known Bubba for a lot of years. There's a lot of things that he can do, Mr. Green Mike Miller, that most men can't.
Well,
305 pounds, that's a sizable chunk of change he's got to carry around to do all that too.
Exactly.
you know, these people are home watching it on TV and all, you know, come down here and watch it in person, see these big men run around in this ring and do the stuff that they do is amazing.
Well, it was like when Portland Wrestling, you know, was an operation and people there packed the sports arena every weekend night and had the opportunity, and on Tuesday nights too, they had the opportunity to come and see the stars of today and tomorrow. What was fascinating about that was that the atmosphere that you don't get on television, that you get here live, I mean, amongst all your fellow fans, the opportunity to be up close and personal with some of these wrestlers, and as we have like tonight, especially cards like this, having yourself in action along with Backbone and all these other great wrestlers, right. It's such a phenomenal thing that you just don't get to have an experience on television.
Right. Are you done, Bulldog? Sure. Did you notice Jason Sullivan body slamming Bubba Blanchard? Bubba Blanchard at 305.
And he picked him up like it was 120.
Exactly. Jason Sullivan is on a new diet and strength plan. This guy can bench 540.
Well, you see there's no tag right there. Sullivan, no tag. He goes for the choke there.
I don't know what you're talking. Grappler says there was a tag.
Yeah, but I don't think there was a tag.
Grappler wouldn't lie. Look at that. Look, he's got the face of an angel.
You can't see his face. It's covered in a mask.
I'm assuming he has the face of an angel.
You're very much assuming, aren't you?
Have you seen that face?
I have never seen that. I'm not even sure that guy has cheekbones.
You know, back in the days of old Portland Wrestling, he actually was unmasked at one point, but then covered his face up with things, so you never got to see his face. But one thing I got to see of it, I didn't like it. So I'm so glad he's put the mask back on. Here we go, Sullivan though. Reverse is on Bubba Blanchard. Oh, double clothesline though. Bubba at the last segment threw the arm up right around the neck there of Sullivan, took him down. Sullivan not expecting that, and both men down on the mat. But Bubba's far, far away from that corner. Sullivan's like right there.
There you go, there you go.
This could be bad for Sullivan if he makes the tag here because Bubba is so far away. Sullivan, though, doesn't make the tag, but Bubba does. In comes Jeremy, in comes Big Ugly. Here we go. Down goes Ugly, down goes Sullivan, down goes Ugly. Here we go again. Shot in the midsection. Shot to the face. Here comes Jeremy Blanchard in the ropes. No, he's got to stand up in the corner. No, in the ropes. He comes with the elbow. Takes him down. Sullivan out to the floor. Big Ugly now in the corner. Feeding the fist superior there by Jeremy Blanchard. Reversed there by Big Ugly though. Jeremy pops the rope though. Comes off. Oh, no, wait a second. Back elbows Ugly, but took it right in the referee. Wait a minute. He's got the loaded boot. Grappler with the loaded boot. Oh, he hits him right in the head. Oh, for goodness sake.
Raven was distracting the refs. The Grappler could do that.
That's not true. Oh, my goodness. He missed it. Oh. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the matchup, and still DOA Tag Team Champion, Jason Sullivan and Big Ugly, Ugly as Sin.
And you know what that means, Bulldog.
With that result, the team of Jeremy Blanchard and Bubba Blanchard must now split up as a team.
I bet that backfired in Terry Farness's face. Oh, and look, here he is.
Again, Ugly as Sin retaining the tag team titles. Thoroughly disgusted with the Grappler in that. Ugly as Sin retains the belts. The Blanchards now officially no longer. It's just Jeremy Blanchard and just Bubba Blanchard, no longer the Blanchard Brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, apparently that's the end of the Blanchard Brothers. I just want to say thank you for each and every one of you people in Portland. Please, thank you for coming out and supporting us. We've been a tag team for the last 15 years. And I can tell you there's nothing special in sharing something like this with your own flesh and blood. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you. Grappler, don't think this is over. You can go hide in the locker room, buddy, but I'm coming to find you.
DOA Pro Wrestling would like to thank its many sponsors. Custom t-shirts and vinyl decals at Screamin' Tees, 503-871-7360 or www.screamin-tees.com. Yazzy's Bar and Grill in Wood Village, 503-674-3838. The DOA commentary table is sponsored by Rockstar Energy Drink. Party like a rock star. To sponsor DOA Pro Wrestling, contact us by email at promotions@doaprowrestling.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bowling contest is scheduled for one fall for the Pure Wrestling Championship. Under the rules of the Pure Wrestling Championship, the time limit is set at 10 minutes. Introducing first the challenger from Sunnyvale, California. Weighing in at 252 pounds of surgical steel and sex appeal, the world's sexiest doctor, the man with the world's worst big side banger, the mean green love machine, Dr. Kliever!
have something to say. I don't know if everybody knows what happened last night, but you know what you did last night. You were part of a conspiracy. You listened to a bunch of silly people down south, and you screwed over Dr. Kliever. Nobody screws over Dr. Kliever and lives to tell about it.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, at the University Park Community Center for DOA Pro Wrestling. On commentary right now, Bulldog Bob Brown Jr.
Well, we're going to get things started. This is Pure Wrestling. This is a 10-minute time limit for the DOA Pure Wrestling Championship. Now, I don't know how much Pure Wrestling we're going to get out of this after what Dr. Kliever just said about Michael Santiago, but, well, there's some chop for you. Wow. Sends him off. Take a look now. Back. Drops him down.
Like you're saying, Bulldog, you said this is pure wrestling. And Dr. Kliever's pure wrestling, but it's a little bit dirty if you ask me.
I'll tell you right now, this is going to be a fight, that's for sure. Both men are more than up to the challenge. Me and Mike Miller, how about this? Pure Wrestling Championship match. Now, pure wrestling means that the referee can disqualify any man for using illegal tactics in this matchup. It's supposed to be pure wrestling. The first champion, Aaron Bolo, named the title, and then unfortunately was unable to continue with that belt, had to give it up due to injury. And the belt has found its way to Michael Santiago, who has defended that title against several opponents. Some of it has been suspect.
So you're saying the first one that steps out of line, that's the end of the match?
That could very well be the end of the match, the referee's discretion. But yes, it's supposed to be pure wrestling.
In my day, that would be hard.
Yes, well, I don't know. You've got some good wrestling skills. I mean, maybe some good roughhousing skills too. But I know you know a difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch. I know that. I know that much. I may not, but that's okay. The fact is that these two guys, you know, are great technical athletes, and they continue to put forth an effort in every match that they do. Obviously, you'd like to be able to wrestle somebody, but certain nights, you know, you just don't have that opportunity. You got to go in for a fight, and that's what we're going to get tonight.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Aaron Bolo, former tag partner of Mike Santiago, and in my opinion, Mike Santiago is doing better without Aaron Bolo. Also, if Dr. Kliever happens to win this match, he will be the second Triple Crown winner, first being Bolo.
That's right.
I Googled that.
Well, and I'll tell you, you can also check that information out on DOAProWrestling.com. I tell you right now, it has been just back and forth. These two guys just not willing to give up an inch against each other. But then again, would you expect anything less from these two athletes? I personally wouldn't. Oh, big kick to the face there by Santiago and Kliever.
Well, Santiago's working over that arm, and Dr. Kliever's bread and butter is that autopsy, and without two arms, Dr. Kliever will not be able to perform the autopsy.
I'll tell you, that itself is also Santiago's forte. He likes to use the upper body. He likes to use the flight. He's got a little bit of different kinds of arsenal that he likes to use in his matches. So obviously for Kliever, if he can keep him grounded, it's definitely to his advantage. So, you know, they both got parts of the body they're gonna keep their eyes on and work on. And for Kliever, just taking that shoulder in the post there, as you were talking about that arm, that's the one thing that Santiago's got going for him right now. Oh my goodness! Drop kick to the arm into the post. And as we alluded to, there's only a 10-minute time limit in this matchup. The Pure Wrestling title on the line. Kliever has to win this match to get the title. Santiago does not have to win this match to keep the title. But I'll tell you, the way things have been going, Santiago may not even need the 10 minutes the way he's working on that arm of Kliever.
This has been they've been on each other just like crazy. And there's a little difference in the size of these two men.
Yeah, the difference is about 55 pounds in weight.
That's amazing.
You know, and size-wise, I think Kliever has about 6 inches on him. But experience-wise, Kliever definitely has the advantage. He's been around a little bit longer. But Santiago, obviously the youth, can sometimes help you out a great deal too, because it gives you that extra background that you just don't have otherwise. So, that extra oomph.
Like I said before, DOA, I've seen first-class matches tonight. Very good matches, and people need to get down here and check DOA out.
Sitting abdominal stretch there by Santiago, throws in the shots to the chest and the upper body there on Kliever. He's got all that weight pushed out, and now he goes for cover. It doesn't hook the leg, though.
You know, Mike Santiago kind of reminds me of a pit bull. Not a bulldog, but a pit bull.
5 minutes gone by, 5 minutes.
He's going to just put the pressure on, and he's going to sink his teeth in and not let up.
Well, for Santiago right now, he's got to use every bit that he's got, because against a more experienced, taller, heavier guy like Dr. Kliever, you need to have some advantages where you seem to have none.
Oh, Santiago took a nice little advantage right there with the palm thrust to the face.
But Santiago's got to keep on it, though.
But you know, he's using his head.
Yes.
He's using his head. He's taking his time. Every blow is deliberate, he knows.
It's all very deliberate.
Working that arm.
Yep, here he goes again. Takes on that top wrist lock there. Oh my, he's got the whole body used on that one. The pressure on that is immense. It's like a jiu-jitsu throw right there as he took him over.
Kind of was a judo throw. Santiago has burst in mixed martial arts a little bit.
And he certainly used that to his advantage. He's able to take the bigger man Kliever over. But he's not going after him right away, which is kind of a
This is where you get your breath. You got to get your breath. You know it's going to be a long match.
I don't know if you noticed, Bulldog, but Santiago throws some kicks once in a while.
Yes.
That's a little bit of a martial arts background.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying that I have never seen him with that kind of throw before. That was get another piece to the arsenal that we didn't know about.
Oh.
But Kliever with that boot right to the face. Clothesline takes him down, and now the power of Kliever coming in. Sensing the time limit is running fast. Hits him with a bomb. Hits him with a 1. It's a 2. Not enough, though.
You know, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody throw a harder forearm than Mike Santiago, but Dr. Kliever is definitely throwing some oomph behind his.
Now, shades of Von Erich there with the discus forearm there that Santiago throws in there. And you know how devastating those can be.
I've seen a tooth or two fly.
At least. Jaw to place. Oh, wow! Goes upstairs, and Santiago with the elbow to the top of the head. Surprise Kliever, and goes in behind. Waistlock behind, takes him down.
Bosses him over for a German.
Didn't quite get the full bridge in there, but he got it covered too.
That's the credit to Mike Santiago right there. He's got a lower center of gravity. He got his hips underneath. Dr. Kliever was able to get him up and over.
He used what he needed to do to get him over and get the near fall. Now he's going to go, looks like he was trying for a fisherman here, no? Oh, wait a minute, reversed by Kliever. Oh,
wheelchair bound.
Front swinging neck breakers. 1, 2, not enough though. Santiago's got 2.5 minutes left to lay on this matchup before the bell sounds, so he's got to hold on or try and get a victory. 1 of the two. I don't even know if Kliever knows how much time he's got or how little time he's got left.
I think Dr. Kliever is a little bit distraught that he didn't get the pin.
2 minutes remaining in this matchup. 2 minutes.
I've seen Dr. Kliever put people away with the wheelchair bound.
And Kliever right there sizing him up. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. That may have been a little low. Goes with the axe handle. Goes with the cover. It's a 1. It's a 2. Oh, Kliever just able to get out of there.
Santiago going to a Kimura.
Wrapping him up.
He's going for a submission right here. Kliever very close to ropes. You know, you could grab the ropes if you want to, Kliever, but you know, he's one of those sorts of guys that just doesn't like to take the easy way out.
Santiago going in the bag of tricks with that Kimura right there.
Kliever right now trying hard to push back against Santiago to relieve some of that pressure. Now he finally grabs the rope. He just realized he wasn't going to get enough pressure on him to get that break.
So is that...
1 minute remaining in this contest. 1 minute.
You think that pretty much rendered that left arm incapacitated, Bulldog?
Well, inside cradle it goes. It's a 1. It's a 2. Not enough, though. Less than a minute left in this matchup here, and now both of them are looking to pull out all the stops. Santiago rolls him up inside Griffin. Oh, now he's in the ropes, though. Tied up in the ropes.
Got to get better ring positioning.
He was oh so close there. Oh, big shot there by Kliever. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds.
I think Santiago's surprised with that forearm.
He's going back to the discus forearm, trying to send him up again. Kliever sends him reverse. Here we go. Up. Wait a minute. Kliever's got it. Oh, he can't get him for the outside. He's trying. Instead, fallaway slam. 15 seconds.
Big overhead toss by Kliever. He better get on Santiago.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The time limit has expired. Santiago retains the title.
Well, Dr. Kliever had his chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-minute time limit in this matchup has expired.
Dr. Kliever had his chance for the victory.
The referee must declare this matchup a draw.
But Kliever let his emotions get the best of him.
Your DOA Pure Wrestling champion, Michael Santiago. I'll tell you what, me and Mike for 10 minutes of non-stop action, going for that title, and yet no decisions.
Look at them now, they're both drained. They put everything into that match.
You know, I'm sure we're going to see another rematch between these two again. Phenomenal fight between these two.
Kliever's come a long way. I saw him about 3 years ago. He's come a long way. He's just really good.
Absolutely amazing. Upcoming, the heavyweight title on the line, Ethan HB to take on Thunder. Stick around. Me, Mike Miller, will be joining us here at ringside. G-Shock here. DOA Pro Wrestling. Stick around. Back with more.
For information on upcoming events, news, interviews, videos, and more, visit us online at www.doaprowrestling.com. Also be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and check us out on YouTube.
You need to be right here? Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is for all the marbles. This is for the DOA tag.
Hey, whoa, you know what? It should still be Orcal's belts. So we got robbed, we got cheated, and then they don't show up again. They don't show up. They don't give us a return match. They don't give us anything.
I can't disagree with that whatsoever. You were screwed out of those belts. You were screwed out of the titles to begin with, and you were screwed tonight against the Scum.
Always. Because you know what? Terry isn't like this from day one. Terry's had enough work from day one. He's always out here.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Our business.
Jonas, Albert, Robertson. This is the Elite.
The Elite in the finals on a bye, thanks to you doing what should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Taking out the Illuminati.
They'll put the camera on us right now. Jeremy Blanchard. I'm right here live and in color.
If you will.
If you will. Okay, first and foremost, Jonas, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That whole half mock turtleneck. all the way down. That's just disgusting.
The blue and gold, at least they're matching. That's a sign of a great tag team.
Good point.
Sign of a great team is matching gear.
Well, I can tell you right now. Well, I'll wait till. I can tell you right now, just being in the ring tonight with Reno Scum, this the elite something, whatever the hell they are, they don't got it. They don't.
Well, we'll have to see.
They just don't have it.
And that's what it's all about right there, the DOA tag team titles.
You know, I don't think it's possible that G-Shock and Jonas could look like each other, one being black, the other being white, but they do. For some reason.
That's amazing.
They look alike. I think G-Shock's mom was doing something fishy with the black mailman. That's just rumors, though. That's allegedly. See, I bet you it's a big thrill for G-Shock, because you know G-Shock, when he was younger, he used to ride the roads of the Blanchard Brothers back when he was a little bit cooler, and you know, we'd take him down to SPW where the Reno Scum formed, and you know, he'd come back trying to emulate these moves that Adam Thornstowe would do here in Oregon, you know, and so it's probably a big thrill for him right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Congratulations to Jonas. He got the Skinny Fat Boy Award.
I'm gonna go stand over here. You guys got.
I don't know how you're skinny fat, but that guy is.
Watching you tonight.
Hey,
you are very much a troublemaker.
Hey, I am not a troublemaker. I tell it like it is, and people get hurt. But
that was an amazing pile driver by Bubba earlier. That flipping pile driver.
That was me.
I thought that was CGI.
Huh? Oh yeah. No. I mean, yeah, you're right.
Right. It's hard to tell you guys apart.
They said it was me.
They said it was you?
They said it was me. No, I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
How could they say it was you? That's slander.
Yeah, no, it is. Well, everybody says we look alike. I mean, you know,
yeah,
it happens.
If you look from the back, I can understand that.
Yeah. No, that wasn't me.
That's better.
Now G-Shock, you know, he's lacking a little bit in the size department, but I can tell you one thing: his trainer was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Absolutely, and anyone's gonna be lacking in size against these guys.
Oh God,
this guy's got to be about 7'2" with that mohawk.
G-Shock's gonna be peeing blood later.
And they're fast and they're tough. They have all the tools.
Mama. Ahamana.
That's the kind of thing that'll make your heart skip a beat.
It sure will.
Big height on that knee.
Gotta love it.
Knock the elbow pad off him.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but it still broke up the pinfall.
It sure did. Skinny Fat thought different about it.
Oof. Caught him right in the jaw with that
I love that mock turtleneck he's got. That's just in case it gets cold.
It is cold in here.
You know.
You've been backstage, you know, you can see your breath back there.
You sure can.
Crowd definitely behind Reno Scum here. Oof.
And he's safe at second.
I don't think anyone's safe against Reno Scum. There's a tag. Here comes Jonas Albert Robertson. Thinking better of getting in there with Lesser, but man, you should have thought of that before the match.
Nice two-piece. That's a lovely belly shirt. My 11-year-old daughter's got one.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a tramp stamp like she probably does.
No.
Oof. He would have aimed a little farther down. He would have impaled him with that mohawk. It was like a razor blade.
That thing is a deadly weapon. I can tell you that right now.
I was getting poked in the eye with that.
I got cut one time by that thing.
Oh, man. I can see why. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. See, I'll tell you what. It's a lot different when this stuff's happening to you.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. You're trying to think of different ways, your strategy, and making sure that you and your team are one cohesive unit. I can tell you what, it's a pleasure sitting back watching these two work. I don't like them. I hate their guts, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give the devil their due. They are two of the greatest athletes I've ever been in the ring with.
Absolutely. Huge drop kick. Amazing height. He almost went over his head with that.
Now, I just heard rumors, but I heard that Adam Thornstowe might be the late cousin of the Red Rooster.
That's a possibility with that hair. You don't see a red mohawk like that very often. Definitely carrying himself like the cock of the walk right now, and I don't blame him. Reno Scum have this in control.
From day one. From the minute the bell rang, I told you right off the bat. Been in the ring with all four of these guys. Well, all three of them. I've never had the pleasure of wrestling the skinny fat guy that's getting beat up right now.
This is, not going to end well.
Well,
didn't even bother. He was right there.
At least he had the awareness of knowing where he was at in the ring.
That's a huge part of it, making sure you know where you are in the ring at all times. Right in the small of the back.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes gone.
A hot shot right there. Yeah, I'm about to agree. That was weak.
Oh, they were looking for their opening, and they got it. Oh, Adam saw that coming.
That's the only way they'd be able to lift Adam Thornstowe. They're both tiny men. I mean, they got to do double team moves.
Absolutely, but they got him up. That's what matters. Oh, right on the forehead. That knee connected. Only two, though.
Who's this referee we got in here?
I believe his name is Chris. I do not have his last name.
I don't know. I don't think I like him.
I don't like any of the referees here.
Well, I can tell you one thing. For as much crap as I give Randy Lubitsch, he is a straight up, calls it down the line. The only thing I can say about him, he might favor a few wrestlers here and there. But for the most part,
he was definitely trying to keep things stable with you.
I see that we have the greatest referee in the Northwest, just a table down. Absolutely. Mark Watson's in the house.
Absolutely, selling his fingers. I believe you had a purchase off him earlier, didn't you? You came away with quite a haul.
Yeah, he did.
Elite have turned this around here. Double chop to the throat. Shades of the Ghouls earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. The Ghouls came in, didn't they? I mean, I heard about it. I was late. I don't know.
Yeah.
I came in late. Our plane was delayed.
Oh,
so
totally.
I didn't get to see the Ghouls.
You're traveling all over the place. You had to show where they're tonight.
Yeah, I heard they got cheated too.
Absolutely. They went against the Illuminati, but you took care of them just fine. That's as far as the Illuminati got. No further. The thing is, they would have figured that the Reno Scum would have been fresh wrestling one match while the others wrestled two, but the Elite are in the same thing because of what happened with the Illuminati.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And let's face it, there's a difference between the Reno Scum wrestling you and Big Ugly.
Oh, yeah, it takes more out of you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's not like just because they got the win doesn't mean we didn't beat the crap out of them.
Absolutely. The Elite, they didn't have it easy in their match, but it was definitely easier than yours. But that's not saying much. Being in there with Reno Scum is one of the hardest matches you can imagine here. Referee letting the Elite get away with a lot here. I wouldn't be trying to kick around Adam like that. That seems like an extremely bad idea.
See, I'll tell you from experience, Adam Thornstowe likes to play possum. And I'm telling you right now, he's doing the same thing. Because there's no way this two-bit jabroni right here is doing any kind of damage.
Oh!
What did I tell you?
Yep, you said it. You said it, and he got him all right. But he's right in the corner, so wear and tagged in.
And it had to be a heck of a shot, too, because you know how hard it is to find that area.
You hit a guy that it doesn't matter who it is. Everyone's weak there. I think that's a bad idea, tagging him right back in that fast. Big double clothesline.
Huge. Double clothesline. Colossal. Ginormous. Double. Oh, God.
And there's the tag.
Oh, here comes Skinny Fat.
And
he might need to hike up his shirt. Oh.
Oh.
You know what's pissing me off right now?
What's that?
The fact that they're wearing purple, and purple's a royal color, and these people, all I can see is a royal hunk of crap out there, but both these elite. I'm telling you right now, they don't deserve to be wearing any kind of royal nothing.
We'll have to see how this match continues to go here, and big spine buster.
Oh, yeah. Done. Mark it, mark it, mark it.
But hey, wait a minute. What's this? Michael Sweetser is getting up for the announcer's table. What is he doing? What could he be up to?
Oh. Sweetser fell out of his chair. Are you all right, buddy? You all right? Once again, G-string and super. Oh, that's a big knee. Oh, jeez. That's got to be it.
Gone. 10 minutes.
What is going on? Bell just went in the pooper.
The first members of the Elite Talent Agency, and not the last. The takeover of DOA Pure Wrestling starts tonight.
Oh, Jeremy.
Really?
Tag team of the decade, huh?
Wow.
Last decade. Looks like we're already past the decade and you guys suck. What happened? I mean, it's nice knowing you. I mean, I know Bubba had the talent, the charisma, the athletic ability. I mean,
really?
What's left for you?
You're going to do it tonight. Right now. This is your opportunity.
It's tonight.
It's tonight. You just
I'm
decide.
feeling good. I'm feeling good. I survived Dr. Kliever. I'm still the Pure Wrestling champion. It has been a great night for Mike Santiago. So, you know, October 30th, Mike Santiago, I've got an open contract. You know, I've got nothing better to do.
You got nothing better to do.
Nothing better to do. So why don't I offer you the opportunity? You think you're a wrestler. You think you're a wrestler all the time. You're not a wrestler. Mike Santiago is a wrestler. This title right here says Mike Santiago is the best wrestler in DOA. So why don't you step up to the plate and I'll finish what Ugly as Sin started in getting rid of you forever.
Well, you really got big real quick. Real fast. Real quick. You just grew some big boy pants, did you? Let me tell you something. This is the wrong night to be messing with you, pal. And if you want to put that belt on the line, you barely, and I mean barely, made it out alive against Kliever. Yeah, you survived. And you know what, Mike? I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll give the devil's due. You have come a hell of a long way, and you are a hell of an athlete. And I actually like watching your matches. But I can tell you this right now. Next month, what I'm going to like even more is taking that from you. And when you're sitting here with your head down, I'm going to walk up and go, don't feel so good, pal. So I bring your A game. Because I'm not just a hardcore wrestler, pal.
I always bring my A game. And you're going to be a victim of the Order of Santiago. And you're going to be laying down on the ground, just like what happened tonight with your hero, the Grappler.
Well, guess what? When I'm done beating you, I'll just tweet about how terrible you are.
See you the 30th.